Deep within the dense forests, high up in the treetops, and hidden beneath thick jungle floors, exist creatures most humans will never see with their own eyes. Among these mysterious life forms are some of the world's rarest snakes, serpents so elusive, so bizarre, they seem almost mythical. Today, we'll venture across continents and islands to uncover the 7 rarest snakes in the world. These are not your everyday cobras or pythons. These are the ghosts of the wild, slipping silently through habitats few dare to explore. 1. The St. Lucia racer, ghost of the Caribbean. Our journey begins on a remote island in the Caribbean. Here, the St. Lucia racer holds the title of the rarest snake in the world. Once thought to be extinct, this non-venomous, shy serpent was rediscovered on a tiny islet off St. Lucia. Just how rare is it? Fewer than 20 individuals remain. It's so fragile that conservationists monitor each snake individually. Small, harmless, and slender, the St. Lucia racer isn't dangerous, it's endangered. Habitat destruction and invasive predators like mongooses have pushed this species to the brink of extinction. Seeing one in the wild is not just rare, it's like spotting a ghost. 2. The Malagasy leaf-nosed snake, master of disguise. In the unique and isolated land of Madagascar lives a snake that looks like it came straight out of a fantasy film. The Malagasy leaf-nosed snake is famous for its bizarre appearance. Its snout resembles a twisted, dried leaf. This camouflage is not just for show. It uses this disguise to blend into the foliage, becoming almost invisible to predators and prey. But spotting this snake is a rare event, even for researchers. Its dwindling habitat and secretive behavior make it one of the hardest reptiles to find. What makes it even more fascinating is that males and females look completely different, adding another layer of mystery to its existence. 3. The Round Island boa, survivor of a lost world. Next, we head to the tiny Round Island near Mauritius. Once home to countless unique species, the island was almost destroyed by invasive goats and rabbits. Yet, one snake clung to life. The Round Island boa. This snake doesn't lay eggs. It gives birth to live young. Its skin color even changes throughout the day, shifting between silver and brown, depending on the temperature. Fewer than 1,000 remain today, and they exist only on this small island. Conservation efforts are slowly bringing it back from the edge, but the Round Island boa remains one of the rarest and most ancient snakes on Earth. 4. The dragon snake. The living fossil. Imagine a snake that looks like it was carved out of stone. The dragon snake, found in parts of Southeast Asia, is covered in rough, ridged scales that give it the appearance of a mythical creature. Despite its incredible appearance, it's extremely shy and rarely seen. It prefers rainy nights and is almost never encountered during the day. What makes it even more mysterious is that it's very difficult to keep in captivity. Most attempts fail, as it refuses to eat or even move. The dragon snake remains a living fossil, unchanged by time and untouched by most of the world. 5. The Sagai's sand boa, hidden beneath the sands. Discovered only in 2020, the Sagai's sand boa is one of the newest and rarest snake species known to science. Found in Ethiopia's deserts, it lives mostly underground, surfacing only occasionally. Its body is short, thick, and well adapted for burrowing. Since its discovery, very few individuals have been found, and almost nothing is known about its behavior. The mystery surrounding this sand boa has sparked intense interest among herpetologists, but with such limited data, it remains an enigma wrapped in sand. 6. The Enpeli python, the Australian giant no one sees. Deep within the Arnhem Land escarpments of northern Australia lives a snake that few outsiders have ever laid eyes on, the Enpeli python. Known for its massive size and calm temperament, this python can grow over 13 feet long. It is sacred to Aboriginal Australians, who consider it a spirit animal of great power. Despite its size, the Enpeli python is rarely seen, even by locals. It was once thought to be extinct until a few individuals were found in the early 2000s. Conservationists are now working to protect its habitat, but this gentle giant remains one of the most elusive reptiles in Australia. 7. The Clarion night snake, lost and found. Our final serpent takes us to Clarion Island, part of a remote archipelago off the coast of Mexico. The Clarion night snake was first documented in 1936 and then completely vanished. For decades, it was considered a ghost species, possibly extinct or just a mistake. Then, in 2013, a group of researchers rediscovered it on the island. The snake, which hides under rocks and hunts by night, had managed to escape human eyes for nearly 80 years. Its rediscovery was so surprising that it made international headlines. Still, the Clarion night snake remains incredibly rare and under-researched, hiding in the moonlit shadows of its tiny volcanic island. These snakes aren't just rare, they're reminders of how vast, mysterious, and fragile the natural world truly is. Some have survived against all odds, while others walk the edge of extinction. Their stories aren't just fascinating, they're urgent. Each one is a living treasure, and their rarity makes them all the more valuable. In a world obsessed with lions, tigers, and crocodiles, perhaps it's time we look closer, into the shadows, under the leaves, and across the sands, to appreciate these silent, slithering wonders.